Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with ZZ Mark.
Good morning.
Hey, you got it all braided up there.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Some plant work here.
There you go. And the Eddie Horvath. And we are what, the 18th of February. It is 21 degrees or 23, whatever it was. It was 19 when I left my house this morning. I did a little short video on firing up the bus motor. I think you'll like that one. And it woke up pretty well. Super thanks is Dale Huff. Thank you so much for supporting us. And a happy birthday to Scott Sapino. He said he was eligible for AARP on the 13th. So
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Scott.
And yeah, we also had some more boom haters, which we're not going to go into. So get your boom hat or your boom plaque, and then we got some other stuff coming up. Don Holden, I'll give you a close-up. In fact, this is for you.
Look at that.
Go up to the camera and show them.
That is awesome.
And this is for ZZ Mark.
Oh, that is super.
And look at mine.
This is maple.
Yeah, that is a maple.
If you can identify.
And also,
Beautiful.
these are a couple pens that he had turned for my wife Sherry. So she is a pen fanatic, and we had a conversation, and I thought this was actually mahogany, and I can't remember the name of the wood, Don, now that I'm on the camera. But he was actually in Africa, and he was on a safari trip, and he decided to go in town, and he ended up buying blanks. And we're going to set him up with some blanks here for his turning. So
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Don.
Thanks, Don.
Appreciate it, Don.
Okay, what do we have going for today?
Oh, blocking.
Blocking?
Real easy day. We're going to rip some sheeting off, and we're going to end up with 8-inch by 8-inch oak and cut them into 3-foot pieces.
And also, I think we got the 1x1s and 1x3s again.
Yeah,
so
those.
a lot of small orders, but not getting nothing done by standing here.
Talking don't get it solved.
All right, let's get going.
Let's go.
Okay, everybody, hopefully we have sound. And for those of you that liked it without the sound, well, sorry. I think we have sound. I think Eddie better give her some more throttle. All right, we're going to cut some 8x8 blocking. And we're going to peel off some 1x on the outside of these logs. They're not very big. So let's bring up some logs. And this one here, I don't know if I even have enough to make an 8x8 out of it, but we're going to sure try. But we got another order on top of this one, so if we don't, we'll still be all right. And they're going to cut them with the chainsaw as they come off. So what I want to do here, I think that's about as, I'm going to bump it forward just a little bit, let it roll down. I like that. Dogs out. Tight to the knees. Now we're going to take off as little as we can. I don't have much to work with, everybody. So let's get busy. And I was digging through my storage shed looking for some spare saw bits, and I got a few. I'm going to order some this week. Then we're going to go ahead and start ordering. Take a piece of 1x. We're going to turn this back to the knees right away. All right. Got a nice open on it. And it's a cold one out. I do got a little secret weapon for my hydraulics. And what that is I'm using that torch. I like to find an old turkey fryer. And I'm basically heating up the tank while the thing's running. And we did it for about 15 minutes and it made all the difference in the world. We're going to use the outside of this for sticks. In fact, I'm not going to have enough here to get a full set, but it'll be all right. That looks close enough. Just a little heavy 8. I'll give it a little bump, good enough. I don't know what he's doing with these, but he needs to cut into 3-foot pieces. So Eddie has the chainsaw on standby. I was talking to frickin' Jeep Thursday night, and he was, of course, we harass each other a lot on. So he says, yeah, that video is definitely different without the sound. Alright, let's try to get a extra piece out of there. Good. So I got to give Zane a call from McCormick's and get some bits ordered. This is one of the very few times I don't have to put the dogs in on my last cut because we're peeling off 8 inches. All right. That's not going to work out so good anyway. Oh well. I'm just going to bump it forward 8 inches while we're on it because I just got done cleaning up out there. Every time I give you the man glitter, guess who cleans it up? There we go. They're going to cut that into 3-foot cants. So while they're doing that, I got another camera down there which I can cover that for you while I'm getting another log. I'm trying to do some multi-cam today. Just depends on the mood we're in, if we're going to do it or not. And again, another little white oak. Come on. Good. Eddie sees something here. What's up, Eddie? What's up?
I just want to see if I can get 3 out of that.
Oh, okay. Doing some math. All right. I thought he wanted to measure the one that's on the carriage. All right, we pause for station identification and back to sawing. Go with that crook. I'm going to bump that taper out on the front just a little bit and suspend we did that, we're going to get Mr. Master Dog involved. If you have a Master Dog on your mill, use it. Because right now we'd have two dogs basically doing all the work here. So, give him a minute. You guys like the longer videos, so you're going to have one, not due to song. And that last one that's on here, I don't know if we're going to get a 8x8 out of it. There he is. Chunk of wood there, everybody. All right. That's good. I'll get an 8-foot piece out of that. We still have a lot of log to work with here. In fact, I'm going to turn it right here because I got that real heavy end on there. And then we're going to put the taper away. To see from where I'm sitting. And we'll take that back off. Nice little chunk of firewood. Take a little bit more. There we go. We'll get a couple pieces of 1x3 out of that. We've got 100 of those to cut. I'm going to turn it back one more time to open the other face up a little bit more. I'm dragging on my log deck, everybody. Pretty piece of white oak, actually. It's a shame, really a shame to use it for what we're using it for, but all right, got a good hold of her, and continue on. Nice easy board there. All right, let's get one more face cleaned up. Parallel that up a little bit. All right, let's start there. Where are we at in the fifth? Take one more. Perfect. I absolutely enjoy what I do. Makes a big difference in life. If you have a passion, something you really like to do, you never work a day in your life. And I'd like to thank Don Holden again. That was very nice. Turning us some bowls and pens. A lot of kind people in this world. Okay, now I'm down to where I need a 1/4 inch. I'm just going to go ahead and take that right now. It don't matter what we're cutting. The product we're cutting out of this really don't matter. I'd rather have the 8x8 be a little bit more accurate, so. Back and get our last victim. And I'm kind of doubtful of this one, everybody. I like it where it's sitting. Shape to it. We're gonna let them boys get caught up here. In fact, while we got some time here, I think I'm gonna bump that out just a little bit. Put my loader arms up. Give it just a and that will work. We don't got much to play with, so stuff there. Yeah, we're not going to have much to work with, everybody. Let's see what happens. Did we do good or bad? All right, let's put that taper away before I forget about it. On the other direction. Still trying to recover some other sheeting out of here. This might have a little bit of wane on it, but we're going to find out here. We went a little bit too far, so we're going to back it up and come forward on it. There we go. You always go forward on your set. I think we're going to make it. And I was doubting that one. Of course, they look smaller outside than what they are. You're sitting in this cab looking at them, they look tiny. Alright, Mr. Laser says start there. Eddie says leave the wane alone. Let's go to the other side right now because that's got some pretty good dips in it. Oh, my stick come off. We're gonna have to take 5 here, everybody. Show you what happened here. So we're gonna catch you at the end. My holder for my log turner has snapped off, so we got to do a little bit of maintenance here. So we'll catch you here in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. So let's get I'm gonna get this log off the carriage, everybody. So I got my controller, and this is my dogs up and down, but we will have no log turner, so we're gonna go old school here. So let's go point you back at the carriage here. I'm gonna back that up. Go down the end of the track here. Let me turn the camera. I'm holding the controller. So they're going to can hook that thing over. We're going to come down some more. Eddie has become chewy. So, this is how it's done. And look, he didn't leave no marks in the log. And I'll show you here. So now what I want to do is hit my down button. So we're dog down. And we'll bring the carriage back. We'll go over to Mr. Laser, and we're going to finish sawing old school here. I've never done this before. Alright, I'm going to try to get another board off of there anyway. So, we're good there. iron that out one more time. Let me look at the pith. We're centered on one side, not on the other. So let's bring it up to the dial here, and let's get on to our final egg. And the reason being that I'm taking the time to take this off of here. You can't leave oak sit on your carriage, ever. And again, I'm going to hit the up button. And what I do at the end of every time I'm done sawing, I put my dogs out and I put them down. Because that's my hydraulic cylinders are retracted at that point so they don't sit out in the weather. So we'll talk to you here on the end when we're done here, and I'll show you the parts that need fixed, and we'll be back in the welding shop here to finish this up. So talk to you in a minute. All right, there it is. And you can see what happened here. This used to be attached to that. And if you look at the wear on this thing, it's incredible. And this thing has literally, I'm going to say, that much motion, okay? And look at the wear. So calculate that into board footage. So I'm just going to grind that off. And then we found something else that was, where's it at here? This little tab here, yeah, this side here. This little tab here must have been broken for years and years and years. So that's giving me a lot more slop. And then that's all it is. It's just a piece of tubing. And I remember when I bought this mill, remember how high them controls were, Ed?
Yeah.
It was like you're riding a chopper.
Yeah, it was up here.
yeah, 8 hangers.
Looked really good.
Yeah,
8
it was.
hangers,
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So I'll take you along in the shop here when I fix that up. And but you got to see old school.
Yeah.
Can hook.
I John Clark that long.
Yeah, you did. He freaking jeeped
I
that.
hope you watched, John.
Yeah, John. Hey, Eddie was he become Chewy. So,
AKA.
Yes.
but hey, we hit we're over 64,000 subscribers as of today. I think it's 64.1. Thank everybody for subscribing, and thank you for supporting this channel, and thanks for coming along. So we'll catch you on the next one when we have a log turner back, and
Be into something else.
yeah. All righty, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, bye bye.